Hey team, I wanted to jump on here real quick this evening to share something that I found to be very valuable yesterday. I paid and participated in the recordings from the live stream of Bob Heilig's summit that he does. And it was an incredible investment into my business. I'm still catching up on all of the recordings, but what I've watched so far has been just phenomenal and information that I want to gather and mull over and get to you all because I know it will be impactful for you and your businesses. There was a speaker that I listened to last night called Fraser Brooks, and he's from the UK. Great personality, really funny. And he covered something that I thought was really valuable to us in our businesses as we're continuing to expound on our network. As you are further and further into this business, there's times where you sometimes feel like your network's tapped out or you've already talked to a bunch of people and you're trying to figure out how to relate to people better. And for me, having been in this business for 2.5 years, I am constantly wanting to grow and have more of a reach to who might need plexus. And so these are the things that he talked about, and I'm just going to breeze through it. I mean, this was a 50-minute teaching that he did, and I'm going to try and condense it to a very, very short amount. But the best way to break it down is the 5 C's of expanding your network. And the first thing is to create content. He talks about how there's 3 things that we can post about that will be relatable to our audience, and that is sharing of our lifestyle, things that we love, things that we are enjoying, taking people into our daily lives, sharing results, stories from other people, your own personal results of the products. One thing he suggested I thought was really cool is as you start to add people and you hear their testimonies, if you have pictures with those people, take those pictures and put them up with your testimony that they provide you, because it just adds that extra little perk of, I know this person and this is what they're finding from taking these products that I'm sharing with all of you. The last thing that he said is key is adding value, doing Facebook Lives, making sure that the title and the delivery and that you're consistent every single week at the same time. You want to build that rapport with people to where when they come to watch your videos, they know that you have something to offer that is intriguing, that you can just be your true authentic self and take people on that journey with you. When something goes viral, which I don't know if this is like a legit, this is what viral means. I didn't know. Viral means vulnerable, intense, reliable, authentic laugh. So if you touch point on any of those, then you're going to be creating value for people and create a bigger audience of people that want to constantly return back to your page every week. It's really important to work on commenting and engaging with people. The more you can get people commenting, the better off you are. The more you can engage with them, the better off you are. Shares are okay, but they don't do what commenting does. The next thing he said, if you're, like, I don't have time to do all this commenting, engaging, he was really funny and I could never deliver it the way he did, but he said, this is what I call the toilet technique. And he said, anytime you have to use the restroom and you sit down with your phone, you go in and you engage in groups, you engage on newsfeed, you engage on lives and stories, and just take advantage of every opportunity and time that you have to talk to people, build relationships, and create those conversations. The next C is connect. The law of attraction is awesome, he said, but the law of action is better. Yes, we can post things and hope that people engage and they see our plexus stuff and they reach out to us, but the best thing that we can do is to actually pursue them. Be finding things to strike up conversation with people about. Comment on a picture that you see of them that you love and reach out to them and say, I love the outfit that you had on. Where did you get it from? If you're out and about in line with, start conversations with people and find out, something, pay them a compliment. You can't ever go wrong with paying somebody a compliment, and get conversation started. Connect. He said visualization plus perspiration equals actualization. So visualizing things, actually doing the action to get us there, will create the results. He said there needs to be no limit to your list. You should constantly be filling people on your list, even when they say no. He said, no, 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 no. You just keep going for no until you get that yes. And you should always have people that every 30 to 60, 90 days, you're constantly filling your funnel with people. Then when you start in this journey of this consistency and creating this content and commenting, engaging, and you're connecting with people, there's going to be days where you get to feeling like there's just nothing happening. Now, know that that's a part of this business. You do a lot of planting of seeds. You have a lot of engagement, a lot of relationship building, going after people, sharing your belief. And then sometimes there's seasons where it feels like nothing's happening. He said, and I think this is something I'm going to do this evening. He said, I want you to record a video of yourself that shows the excitement as if you had just hit the top of your company. And he had everybody in the audience do this. And it was just hilarious hearing how ecstatic everybody was. And he said, now I want you to save that video to your phone. And I want you to remember these 6 words: never quit on a bad day. He said, and anytime you're having one of those bad days, you go back to your phone and you watch that video and remind yourself that this is about the long haul. This is about doing the small things every single day that are going to build your network and that are going to grow your business. So the last thing that he mentioned was communicate. So we've done the connecting, the commenting, the engaging, and then we're going to reach out to people. We're going to share with them. And he gave some verbiage. I'll post some of this verbiage below about what you can do. He said, start with find, add, and message. And there's this tool he gave I wanted to share, the ninjasearchtool.com. is a site that you can go to that allows you to look up people that maybe you have something in common with. You can fine tune it and create like a subject matter, male or female. He said, of course, if you're females, reach out to females. Keep it level like that, unless it's somebody that you know. And then he gave some verbiage for communication. Just, hey, I noticed you live in blank like I do. Thought it would be so cool to connect. How are you? Just getting the conversation started. He said, then there's an acronym that he likes to focus on, LORD, Lord, about their location, occupation, recreation, their dreams. He said, this is where you can turn strangers into friends and friends into family. Just getting conversation started, finding something in common. Then as time goes on, you can, build relationship more and say, hey, blank, just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on a way to make money from social media? No worries if not, just thought I would ask. Now, of course, with our line of business, it would be great to be able to talk about not only that, but just maybe the opportunity you're finding, what your passion is to help others, and then just leaving it open-ended, and let them know it's okay. Let them off the hook. If you're not interested, that's totally okay. And then he said the final C is to close. If they say yes, they would like to know more information, then of course you can continue the conversation. Let them know what length of time that you're asking for them to check something out. Like if it's 15 minutes, you set up a time, let the tool do the work for you. In our case, we like to send those videos or invite them to an event. If they say that they're ready, Then you say, I will send you the link, send the information. You'll be done by such and such a date. Does that sound fair? And he said, of course, most people are always going to say 99.99% of the time, sure. Then once they've watched the video, you follow up with them and say, what stood out to you? What did you like best? And then talk more about that. Confirm their, what they received and what appealed to them. Then you can ask them, is there anything else that you need to know right now in order to get started? If they say no, then say, great. It sounds like you're ready to get started. And just simple, it's creating that conversation, being straightforward, not being the expert, letting the tools speak for you, but putting it out there. If they say, if a maybe can turn into a yes, then you're going to earn. If a maybe's no, then they just need to learn some more, and then you earn. And he did a little visual representation of that. And then he finished his conversation about the gap. He shows a graphic, and maybe I can send you the snapshot of it. But he said, in this type of business, when people are all in intense, they tend to go up, and then the arrow kind of falls down. He said, then with consistency, you'll see it kind of just slowly, gradually go up over time to create results. And he said, the difference between those two things and that closes the gap between those is contribution. Where are you contributing to other people? Where are you adding that value? Where are you showing up and being consistent and creating a place and a space for people to be unapologetically themselves, just like you are, and for you to build that rapport and sharing your excitement? You're going to see incredible results from that. So I know this is a bit lengthy, but hey, 12 minutes isn't bad for an hour-long presentation. I thought there was just some really great tips. The other thing that he shared that you can utilize, and also for that, I'll post the link for the ninjasearchtool.com, but the pin for that is 12345. And then the other page that he mentioned that we can utilize as a network marketer is called answerthepublic.com. Now, I believe it's something that you have to pay for to get the full benefits of, but that's the tool that you're able to go into and discover what are the most popular things that people are Googling right now. And from that, then you can go into and read more. Somebody's at the door. I'm going to go for now, but hope this was helpful for you all.